People often use the words entrepreneur and capitalist interchangeably because the same person often performs both roles. And we often explain the virtues of the capitalist in terms of entrepreneurial activity. But actually, even apart from these entrepreneurial functions, the capitalist, as a separate role, performs an important function in society. He defers consumption and contributes saved resources in the present and waits for the finished product to emerge in the future. To separate the entrepreneurial return from the capitalist return, and to show why the capitalist's return is economically justified, we need an imaginary construction in which the key factor of uncertainty has been removed. Mises developed exactly the construction we need, and Rothbard presented it in Man, Economy, and State as the evenly rotating economy, or ERE. First, let's talk about real life. The real economy is always changing. People change their minds about what they want to buy, new technologies are invented, resources become more or less available, populations shift, and unexpected events alter business plans. Because production takes time, entrepreneurs must make decisions today about what consumers want tomorrow. This is the basic function of entrepreneurship. An entrepreneur hires labor, buys land, equipment, and materials in the present, hoping to sell the finished product later for more than those factors cost. But the future is uncertain. If the entrepreneur anticipates consumer demand better than other people, he earns a profit. If he misjudges demand, he suffers a loss. Profit and loss therefore perform an important social function. Profit rewards entrepreneurs who direct resources towards uses that consumers value highly. Losses warn that resources have been used in ways consumers value less. Through this process, production is continuously adjusted. Although it is never perfectly adjusted because, as we said, market conditions keep changing. Now, let's imagine that consumer preferences never change. Technology remains the same. The supplies of labor and natural resources remain constant. Everybody knows exactly what will happen in the future. The same goods are produced and purchased in the same quantities, at the same prices, over and over. This is the evenly rotating economy. In such a world, there would be no uncertainty. Therefore, there would be no entrepreneurial profit or loss. Everyone would know exactly what each product would sell for and what every factor of production would be worth. No entrepreneur could discover an overlooked opportunity because nothing would be overlooked. A businessman might still organize production, but he could not earn a profit by forecasting the future better than anyone else. But here's the key. Even though entrepreneurship, strictly speaking, would be gone, income from lending or investing saved resources would not disappear. Suppose a capitalist pays workers and suppliers $95 today to produce something that will sell for $100 1 year from now. If the selling price is known with certainty, the additional $5 cannot be entrepreneurial profit. So what is it? It's interest, the return earned by exchanging present goods for future goods. Interest exists because present goods are valued more highly than equivalent future goods. A worker ordinarily prefers to be paid now rather than after the product has been completed and sold. The capitalist makes present payment possible by advancing wages and other production expenses. He defers his own consumption and waits while production takes place. Interest is the price spread that reflects the difference in value between present goods and future goods. The ERE allows us to remove entrepreneurship from the market, and when we do, we see capitalism is left intact. Entrepreneurial profit disappears because uncertainty has disappeared, but interest remains because production still takes time, and people still prefer present goods to future goods. Even when stripped of the admirable functions usually associated with entrepreneurship, the capitalist performs an indispensable social function by saving and advancing saved present goods to workers and resource owners while production takes place. His contribution is the provision of time. He allows others to be paid in the present while he waits for the future product. Interest is therefore the voluntary return of a genuine productive contribution, one no less necessary than the contributions of land, labor, or physical capital.